What's up, doers? It's your boy Happy Chappy. We're back again. On this video here, we are going to be doing a blaze farm. Let's get into it. So the items you're going to need are 3.5 stacks of glass. I would just do 4. Just grab 4. 12 trapdoors, 20 builder blocks, a piece of carpet, 2 magma blocks, 2 hoppers, 2 chests, and then some torches here to lock the spawner there. So let's get into it. Okay, your first step on this sucker here is to find a blaze spawner. These are not difficult to find at all. They can be found in a fortress like this. As you can see, I've got another one over there, and I'm pretty sure there's another one. I don't know, but it's around somewhere. So, step 1, what you want to do is come to this back corner here and place on the upper layer above the spawner here, place 3 pieces of glass, just like this, and do the same thing on the back side here. 3 down just like that, and then on the front corner do 2, and this is what you should have so far. Once you've done that, what you want to do is build a barrier around this whole thing to connect it all up. You may have to remove some blocks in order to get this done. Okay, and once you have it done, it should look like this. You can then remove these blocks here in the middle if you want to. Okay, so you should have a little square that looks, just like that. It should be offset from the spawner to one side. Okay, and once you have that set up, what you want to do is in the corners that are the farthest away from the spawner, you want to place a block in each corner, just like that. You can then remove the outside corners if you want to. And then your next step is to build this here down, this whole structure here down, 9 blocks in total. So the way I would do it would be to remove about 4 or 5 layers at once, like you see what I just did right there. And then I would start to build these down, and that is probably the most efficient way you could do this. And then that way you don't have to do any kind of crazy jumping around or building any scaffolding or stuff like that, and you should be good. Another thing to keep in mind is that since we cut these corners here, like we did how we put a block on the inside, you can actually skip placing these ones here on the outside. So basically you want it to just look something like this. Like I said, you can either leave those ones there or you can remove them. That is completely up to you. Okay, and once you have it 9 deep, this is what it should look like. I would recommend leaving the final 2 glass blocks here open so that way you can get in and out. And then what you want to do is bring this down 1 more layer below the entire farm here and put a floor on this whole 9th layer here. So okay, so it's just like that. So you have 9 blocks deep with your floor on the 9th layer there. The corners are cut out on the outsides here, and then you have this corner here that comes to a natural point, just like that. Once you have that done, what you want to do is place 2 temporary blocks there in the corner, and then come to the outside here and remove these blocks here. So remove those 3 blocks there, and place your trapdoors on all sides of this 3 blocks down. Okay, so it should look like that. Then what you're going to do is remove more blocks out of the way here. Just on the back side of these here trapdoors, place down your magma blocks, and then go back inside, remove those temporary blocks, and remove these 2 blocks here. Next, what you're going to do is place 2 trapdoors down on that pit so that it looks just like that. This is going to be where the blaze path find to and fall down. We'll talk about that after though. And then what you're going to do is directly below the blaze spawner here, place a piece of carpet down, and that should stop any gas from spawning inside this here farm. Then you can go out, close that off, remove any blocks that you used as steps to get up there, and you are good to go. Next, what you're going to do is remove some more blocks around this whole area here. Be careful you don't fall into any lava, obviously. And what you want to do is build yourself a little kill chamber or fall pit about 5 or 6 blocks down from the opening of that hole there. So underneath the magma blocks, just place a couple of glass blocks like that, or you can use your builder blocks. This is what I brought these for. And then come over 2 and over 1. Okay, and then build that sucker all the way down about 5 or 6 blocks. Be very careful here on this step, as you know, as you can see in my section here, I have a lava lake below me, but in my other farm over here, it is over land. So if you do build this over land, that's what you want to do. And this is what we are trying to achieve, is that right there. Okay, and once you are done, you should have this here. Then you want to take your remaining glass blocks and build down so that way you have an area for you to see your blaze spawn in. Build yourself a little platform with a pace of stairs to get up, like I said, if you are over top of a lava lake. Then you want to take your chest, put your chest down just to the outside of this area here with your 2 hoppers going into it. Then you want to take your trapdoors and place them on top of the hoppers. Place another 2 in the front underneath this here glass, and that is going to stop the blaze from taking shots at you. Then just build up the outside here and the sides so that it's like that, and then you are safe and ready to go. Once you are all done, this is here is what you should have. Okay, so you should have your little kill chamber that looks like that towards the front. Then you should have your trapdoors there that are technically open with your magma blocks behind them, with your kill chamber that is 2 wide that goes down to the hoppers here. Once you have that all done and complete, what you can do is build your way out to here and remove your torches from the blaze spawner. Place a block on top of the spawner, and that will stop any blazes from spawning up on top of that. You can do a couple or 3 if you want to, it does not matter to me. And then just sit back and watch them spawn. So as you can see here, the blaze fall down into the pit. Because these trapdoors here are technically open, according to Minecraft mechanics, what's going to happen is that these blaze here are going to fall down, or spawn, fall down. They are going to look and see these trapdoors are open with the solid blocks behind them, because they don't like to be on the glass for some reason. They will pathfind towards these here blocks and end up falling down the pit. Once these guys here are down into the kill chamber, all you have to do is just come down here via your stairs or however you did it, and start collecting the blaze rods. Okay, and as you can see, in just one swipe with a looting sword, we already have 36 blaze rods, and more of the blaze are here teleporting to that corner and falling down the pit. If you want to make this thing here a little bit more efficient, what you can do is place down another magma block there in the corner. That gives these guys a little bit more of more of a solid platform for them to teleport to. But as you can see, as soon as they look towards this corner anyways, they will see that there is some solid blocks there. They will try to pathfind towards it, falling down into the pit, and you are good to go. Now, if you notice that these blaze here are just kind of hiding around or sticking around in this corner, what you can always do is build up on that side. And what that's going to do is stop them from thinking that they have a chance to get out here. They will try to turn and find another corner. What ends up happening is, like I said, as soon as they spot those there solid blocks below us, they will pathfind towards it and fall down the pit. Okay, and as you can see here, because we are on the short side, right? So we have 3 blocks this way, 3 blocks that way, and then this is the short side. And we had a blaze spawn on the outside here. What you can do to prevent that is just extend this here outside wall out by 1 block, so that way it looks like this, and make that sucker too high, and you will be good to go. Okay, and as you can see, after just a couple of minutes, we already have a lot of blaze, 2 stacks worth of blaze just sitting here, or I shouldn't say stacks, but there's probably a good 24 blaze sitting in here. Take a couple of swipes at them, remove them, check your chest, and you can see that just in a couple of minutes here already, we have 2 stacks of blaze rods, and more are on the way. So, that is the mechanics for how it works. I hope this helps you guys. Thank you so much again for the 3,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.